Hello and welcome to another virtual career day. Patrick Haynes here with Mick from Mick's Plumbing and Heating.
There you go.
I'm not used to saying the singular, I guess.
Get you a little tongue tied.
So, plumbing, heating, air conditioning. How'd you get into it?
Nobody else would hire me. Now, I tell you the truth. You get to work with your hands, and you got to. I've always wanted to work with my hands. So, and my uncle was actually a plumber, and that's how I got into it.
So did you start with the plumbing and then you got into the heating and air conditioning?
That's exactly what I did. Yeah, we went to started in the plumbing and got into the HVAC side of it later on, and everything seems to be going pretty well. So yeah.
Did you want to just do the whole house at that point?
Well, I'm not a fellow that likes just to do bits and pieces of it. I want the whole pie. So yeah, we want everything. So yeah.
So what's your favorite part of the job?
It used to be digging a ditch, but now it's now I don't get to do that anymore. I get to do some managing and, as we call it, babysitting.
So now you're like, hey, you go dig that ditch.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what we do.
So what's the hardest part of the job?
Managing people. Well, the hardest part is you have clients and you're trying to meet their expectations, and sometimes they're not something that you can get to.
Yeah, well, I guess in that kind of case is like this is a career day thing, so you have some residential work, you have some business work.
Yes,
yeah, what's your favorite part of that kind of stuff?
Probably the commercial stuff. The commercial stuff, and then you're constantly trying to grow what you're doing, and because you got to make sure that you have work year round. You don't just want to focus on the now. You want to do it and keep on going. So yeah, so we got to look forward to the next.
So what's the craziest kind of thing that you can rent? Is like because there are a lot of old houses in this area.
Yeah. So the craziest thing is a lady. I put a new toilet in for a lady, and she called and she said, this thing isn't working right. You guys just did a crappy job. So I went up to her house Saturday morning about 8 o'clock, and I ran my little closet out down the toilet, and like this flaky stuff came out. I was like, what in the heck is that? So I went back down again. The snake popped out of the drain. Snake popped out of the toilet.
Yeah.
And she says to me, I wonder where that went to.
It was her snake.
Her pet snake. So maybe we didn't do such a crappy job.
Yeah. It was an inside job.
It was an inside job, that's right. Yes.
Is that the first time you ever snake to snake?
Yes, it is, and the last.
Oh, that's too much fun. So how would you recommend someone get in the field if they're interested, if they want to work with their hands?
You gotta want to work with your hands. You gotta not mind getting dirty. You gotta be pretty smart. It's I give it to guys and I say, we're the 1/2 of 1% of the population that saves the rest of the people from hurting themselves.
Yeah.
Because you gotta be pretty smart. You gotta be and you gotta not mind working with your hands and getting dirty. And those two things together are kind of hard to get anymore.
Okay. Well, I mean, a big part of it too is problem solving, right? Because you have someone...
Problem solving. It's like I said, you got to have a little head on your shoulder. Yeah, it's not, you're not sitting behind a computer and playing all day long.
Oh, yeah.
You're out you're out working. Yeah.
And that's where I think you have a lot of people, it's like, what they're giving you is probably not very hot. It's like, I have no heat. What do you mean by that? It's like,
Yeah. The favorite line is, I could fix it, but I'm going to get you to do it for me. So, but yeah, there's always, if you find young people that want to get out and get into it, and not many people want to do this anymore. So I think that in the next couple of years, you're going to find people that are going to be making a whole lot of money doing the job that nobody else wants to do, and without a college education. I mean, you get into this field, you're getting paid to learn. Yeah. And it's just like a college degree. You work 4 years in the field, and then you go take a test. So
it's the whole like apprentice journeyman system, right?
Exactly. Yep. So you've already got it.
There we go.
We can hire you, and you can get started up here.
Well, there we go. Roll these sleeves up. So there we go. If you want to get started, that's the best part of this one. Everyone else is like, you got to do this. Is that just get started?
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Yep. You either got it or you don't. That's
there we
exactly
go.
Right. Yep.
Boom. Well, thank you so much for being a part of another one of our virtual career days.
Thanks for bringing us in here. Yeah. Thanks for bringing us in here. Thanks.